Hey, what is up guys, I'm KBHD here, and if you remember way back in the earliest days of Android, we had, on phones like the G1 and the Nexus 1, we had just the Google Voice Assistant. Then in 2011, we were introduced to our little friend on iPhones called Siri. And on both phones, it's advanced. So on Android phones now, we've gone to having Google Now, where you have all these predictive cards and information, and then now we've gotten to the point where we have Google Assistant. And on iPhones, it's still advanced as well with software updates, but she's still called Siri. So the question is, where are we at with these things? So this is the battle of the personal assistants in your phone. This is Google Pixel XL versus iPhone 7 Plus, the latest and greatest. This is Android 7.1 versus iOS 10.0.3. This is Google Assistant versus Siri. I kind of feel like I already know how this one's going to go, but let's just do it anyway. All right, so here we go. What's the weather?
Okay, here's the weather for today.
Currently in Kearney, it's 70 and cloudy. There will be showers today, with a forecasted high of 71 and a low of 65.
So that's pretty simple. Moving on. What's 20 times 15 minus 8?
The answer is 292.
Nailed that. Math. Open Instagram. So you can see they both have the ability to open any app on your phone by name. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
Third timer for 2 minutes
and counting.
Starting.
So there you go. You can see the Siri one is like a split second ahead. Wake me up at 7:30 tomorrow morning.
All right, your alarm's set for tomorrow at 7:30 a.m.
Maybe let's not do that. Remind me to water the lawn when I get home.
Okay. I'll
Do you want
remind
to
you
save
when you
this?
arrive at home.
Yes.
Okay. Reminder saved.
So geolocation tasks work really well, especially when both know where your home is. When does the post office close?
I found 15
business
post
hours for the
offices.
post office.
Tap the one you are looking for. U.S. Post Office on West Side Avenue, Jersey City is open today from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m.
What's Tesla's stock price?
Currently, Tesla Motors stock is trading at $200.03 a share.
Okay, so for this one you can see Google's just giving me the price and the delta, which is all I asked for, but Siri's actually giving me this little graph from Yahoo Finance. Who is the President of the United States?
Looking.
The President of the United States of America is Barack Obama.
Okay, I found this on the web for who is the President of the United States.
Okay, so sometimes when Siri doesn't know something, it just Googles it or Bings it or just searches the web and gives you that instead. How tall is he?
He's 6 feet 1 inch tall.
I believe someone just asked me this the other day. Give me a sec. Here's what I found on the web for how tall is United States.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's great. How tall? Yeah, so Google, as you can see, is more conversational. This is a big pro of it, is that it can use context clues to talk about what you were previously talking about, where Siri might not remember. But if you just ask straight up, they can both tell you. So, how tall is Barack Obama?
Let's see.
6 feet 1
Barack
inch.
Obama is 6 feet 0.8 inches tall.
So there you can see, if you just revoice the question, Siri can give you the full answer. Who won the Super Bowl?
The Super
The
Bowl was
Panthers
won
were
by the
defeated
Denver
by the
Broncos.
Broncos in the Super Bowl on February 7th, 2016. The final score was 24-10.
So that time again, Siri gave me more than I asked for. Google just said the Broncos won, but Siri gave me the date, the score, who won, and a box score. Who's the quarterback?
I'm
Trevor
afraid I can't
Seaman,
answer that.
Paxton Lynch, and others are quarterbacks for the Denver Broncos.
So same thing as last time. If you just ask who's the quarterback, Siri doesn't know, but you'd have to ask who's the quarterback of the Denver Broncos. Did the Clippers win?
On April
Clippers edged the
29th,
Kings
the
by
Los
a score
Angeles
of
Clippers played the
92-89
Portland
last
Trailblazers.
Tuesday.
The final score was 106-103 Blazers.
Okay, this is kind of funny because on the left, you're actually getting preseason games. The Clippers just played the Kings in the preseason, so Yahoo Sports is really good, but Google's still telling me the last regular season game we played, which was losing to the Trailblazers in the playoffs last season. What song is this?
Here's an answer
Let me
from
listen.
Wikipedia.
Okay, so that failed on Google Assistant, but the funny part is if I actually go to Google now and ask, what song is this? It actually works
Sounds
still.
to me like 4 Sweatpants by Childish Gambino.
Seems like Assistant is just a little half-baked.
You're listening to IV, Sweatpants by Childish Gambino.
What is a mitochondria?
Here's some information.
Mitochondrion, an organelle found in large numbers in most cells in which the biochemical processes of respiration
Right. Yeah, it's the powerhouse of the cell. Google likes to talk a lot. What is the capital of Nepal?
Kathmandu is the capital of
Kathmandu
Nepal.
is the capital of Nepal.
Okay. What time is it there?
In Durbar Marginal.
The time in Kathmandu, Nepal is 12:27 a.m. on Friday.
All right, so far so good. What is the population?
The population of Kathmandu is about
1.003 million in 2011.
Okay, so Siri actually was conversational that time, but for some reason we got different numbers from Google or Siri. Depends on who you trust. Who is Mark Zuckerberg?
According to
Checking on
Wikipedia,
that.
Mark Elliott
Okay,
Zuckerberg
I
is an
found this on
American
the web for
programmer,
who is Mark
internet
Zuckerberg.
entrepreneur, executive, and philanthropist.
Okay, I don't know if it's just because it's by Apple, but multiple times that I've tried this, it's asked me who is Mark Zuckerberg. I think that's hilarious. Who is Mark Zuckerberg?
Here's some information.
There we go. Let's try some more conversation. How old is he?
Mark Zuckerberg
He's
is
32 years old.
And then, who is his wife?
Priscilla
Checking my
Chan since
sources.
2012.
The wife of Mark Zuckerberg is Priscilla Chan.
So Google read it that time. How tall is she?
She's 5 feet
I'm
5
afraid I
inches
couldn't
tall.
find anything on how tall
Okay,
is she.
Siri's tapping out on this one. When does Guardians of the Galaxy 2 come out?
Which one?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 will be
Guardians of the
released in the
Galaxy
United States
Volume
of
2 will
America
be
on May
released
5th, 2017.
2017.
What about, what's the rating?
I don't know the
Here's the
rating
top
for
search
Guardians
result.
of the Galaxy Volume 2.
All right, so this is another one both assistants don't really know, so Google's just going to give me a Google web search, pretty classic. Siri's just going to tell me more things that she knows. Show me pictures of German Shepherds.
Here are some images of German Shepherds I found on the web.
So I'm not sure what happened to Google there, but yes, I'm getting some pictures of German Shepherds via Bing on Siri. Show me pictures of cats.
Here's
are
what I
some
found in
images
your
of
Google
cats I found
Photos.
on the web.
So this is fun. You can actually get pictures that I've taken of cats from my Google Photos in the search assistant, while, again, I'm getting a Bing search on the iPhone. But if I just want to search the web again with the Google Assistant, I can, of course, do that. Show my photos from yesterday.
This is what I found in your Google Photos.
So there you go. That's all the photos I've taken with each camera in the last, 24 hours. But if we really want to get conversational, we can do something like, I don't know, how are you today?
I'm
I'm
pretty
doing
good.
great.
Marcus.
Thanks for asking. Anything I can help with?
What's going on?
Just checking out
Let's see
sports.
what I can find
I can
on
tell
Twitter.
you scores if you
Here's
want.
what's trending on Twitter.
Oh, okay, so if I ask what's going on, Siri will tell me what's trending on Twitter, most of which looks like it's not English. And then Google's going to give me a bunch of search suggestions for other things I can search for that are going on. So that's cool. Hey, make me a sandwich.
I'm not really good with food.
You're a sandwich.
Oh my god. Tell me a joke.
Marcus, I
What's
don't really
the
know
first
any
thing
good
a monster
jokes.
eats
None,
after he's had
in
his
fact.
teeth checked? The dentist.
Oh my god, that's brutal. I need a good pun.
Here's what
Why
I
are
found on the
libraries
web
so
for I
strict?
need a good bun.
They have to go by the book.
See, this kind of used to be Siri's forte of being funny and being a thing to talk to, while Google was more robotic. Now I'm getting web search results from Siri, and Google seems to be excelling at just talking. What do you think of Siri?
She has a lovely name.
What do you think of Google?
I think, therefore I am. But let's not put the cart before the horse.
Oh no, now you come with the joke. All right, so long story short, there are two main things that I've learned and that I've noticed from all my testing. And I've been using both of these assistants on and off for the better part of the last couple years, but this is what I've noticed. One, as far as talking goes, Google tends to read out the answer a lot more, while Siri will just say, here you go, and then display the information, often a little bit more beautifully. But I feel like when I'm using the voice assistant, when I'm talking, it's because I can't go to my phone and use it or look at it. Maybe I'm driving, maybe I'm away from it. So I kind of like when it reads it out more. And then two, Google is a bit more capable and conversational now, especially compared to Siri in the past. So when I say capable, I mean, both assistants can make a call, send a message, send a tweet, turn on and off Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, stuff like that. But Google, because of its AI learning, has gotten to the point where it can say, show me pictures of a cat that I took at my house last week. And it will show you that. It kind of knows a lot about you. And then there's just more general conversational flow with Google Assistant. So you can ask about previous answers and clarify stuff. Just feels more like it talking to another person. And that actually used to be Siri's biggest strength compared to Google now, where Google didn't really have any jokes or any funny answers to questions. And don't get me wrong, Siri still does that, but now it feels like, here, the thing is, the way I judge these voice assistants is how much like a robot you have to talk to it to get it to understand you. And I think Google has passed Siri in that department. You don't have to ask the same question 3 different ways to get your answer. You can just ask about a previous question. You get the idea. I think that's where it's past it. So there you have it, the 2016 version of this comparison. Kind of interesting to see it now versus the way it was in 2012. And I'll be interested to see the way it looks in 2020. But let me know which one you guys are more of a fan of. Are you a Siri person or a Google Assistant person? Let me know in the comments section. That's pretty much been it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Game show time! Okay, I'm gonna psych myself up now. Stay calm. Sorry, not you. I'm talking to myself.